Hi, Cancers. Welcome. All right, guys. So tonight I want to do a spread for you guys in regards to your career, money, and finances during the month of August 2021. So my lovely Cancers, I'm going to start off with my Illumination Oracles deck. And we're just going to kind of tap into your overall energy in regards to your money, career, and finances for those under the sun sign of Cancer for the month of August 2021. Let's see what messages come out as far as overall energy goes. Almost. Thank you guys for coming back and watching. What messages do we have for the sign of Cancer? There we go. Distance and world travel. Ooh. Distance and world travel and missing you. Wow, this is a lot like Gemini's, guys. Some of you may be traveling for work, not be home a lot, is what I'm kind of getting. We're gonna get a little more information. We're gonna do my antique anatomy tarot deck. I'm having the hardest time saying this name for some odd reason. Totally tongue twisted. Antique anatomy tarot. There you go. I said it. Did it. Sorry, guys. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for you. We're going to do your goal, your challenges, what's pulling you back, what's pushing you forward, what are you planning on getting, what are you getting out of this, and then what's unknown to you, what are underlying factors. All right, my lovely Cancers. Oh. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay, so I feel like your goal, you've got a lot of energy, a lot of creative energy with this King of Rods. Some of you may be wanting to move up in a position too. If you're in a certain company, if you work for a company, some of you are definitely wanting to move up is what I'm getting. There's a lot of creativity here. You're wanting a lot of action as your goal with this King of Rods. And I feel like you have a lot to offer, Cancer. What's blocking you is you are blocked right now. I feel like you're stuck with this Two of Swords energy. This Two of Blades energy has really kind of got you in this stuck like Chuck energy, where it's just you're having a hard time, like you feel blocked, you're having a hard time moving forward, can't seem to get any kind of headway right now. And I can see why that'd be frustrating. As far as what's pulling you back, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is what's pulling you back. So I feel like maybe you're expecting a certain change and things have not changed yet or haven't gone in a certain manner yet that you're expecting them to. Maybe they also haven't planned out in the direction that you've wanted them in the past. As far as what's moving you forward, I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness, and if you're there's a lot of money to be made with this Nine of Coins. And so I do feel like this is definitely your driving force here. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of financial gain with this Nine of Coins. And I feel like if you feel it, if you had to make this position, get this role, that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. As far as what you're going to get out of this, I don't know that that's exactly the case. I feel like you kind of have rose-colored glasses right now, Cancer. And maybe that's why maybe that's why you're stuck. We'll get some more information, because as far as what you're getting out of this is, I've got the Ten of Blades, which to me is kind of an ending. To me is kind of, sorry guys, thunderstorm just happened. My dog's gonna go crazy here. He doesn't like thunder. Poor baby. He doesn't like the thunder at all. It scares him. So yeah, as far as this Ten of Blades, I feel like this is not going to be what you're expecting, guys. So we'll get a little more clarification here on that. Yeah. It's because as far as what you don't know, underlying factors, I've got the Tower here. I feel like we're kind of putting a lot of eggs in one basket. And maybe that's why you're kind of stuck. Bottom of the deck, I've got the, I know, buddy. My poor puppy. He's so scared and so nervous about the thunder. I have a little chicken, I swear. But as far as like what, you know, underlying, I've got the bottom of the deck, I've got the 8 of elixirs or 8 of cups, which is kind of, you know, when you're not satisfied and moving on. So I don't know, guys, if you're trying to get a promotion or moving in a new direction at work, I don't know that it's necessarily all that you think it is. I'm kind of getting that all that glitters is not gold. Let's find out. Clarify this, King of Rods. Well, that just flew out. Yeah. Knight of Swords kind of flew out sideways. Okay, so Cancers, I'm just going to be devil's advocate. Are you wanting this job? Are you wanting this position for the right reasons? Because I kind of get that I feel like you're kind of conflicted. I feel like somebody else has kind of made you feel like this is all that it should be. Because I've got the Knight of Swords that kind of came out sideways, which is like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna say this and just kind of saying whatever's gonna stick and throwing out whatever ideas are gonna stick. I'm also getting too that somebody's kind of telling you what you want to hear is what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Lovers. So I'm getting that somebody's in need of a partner or there's some sort of need of partnership here. And maybe they're like, oh, Joe Blow here or Susie Q is going to, you know, they're willing and they're willing to do the job. So therefore, we're going to call them in. We're going to call in Susie Q or Joe Blow. But I don't know that it's necessarily right for you. I don't. With this King of Swords kind of, to me, that's saying, not so much. Interesting. I don't feel like I need to clarify the Two of Swords because I feel like that's a definitive that you're definitely stuck and blocked. But let's find out why the Wheel of Fortune is pulling you back. Okay. I feel like there's a little bit too much haste here, is what I'm getting, Cancer. I'm getting there's a little bit too much haste, and you need to go back and learn a lesson, is what I'm getting. You know, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of karma, you know, and so I feel like maybe you're trying to move forward, but without learning a lesson or without learning something. And you can't get that, you know, you can't get that pot of gold without going over the rainbow. And so that's kind of what I'm getting here is that you can't skip something and you can't just fast forward and go to the end result without actually having to go through the path and the journey. Because it has no meaning. It has no meaning, and having the Hierophant to clarify that is there is a greater purpose here. There's something you need to learn. This is, and I feel like there's a better partner out there. I feel like you could have a better partner. First of all, because the Hierophant is a card of marriage or two people coming together. But it can also be legal documents too. You know, there's keys at the bottom. And my light reflects. So there's keys at the bottom. See in there? You got the two people there. So something needs to pan out and run its course first before we can move forward. And I feel like you're just kind of wanting to fast forward through that, and that's not how the universe works, unfortunately, Cancer. But there's better reward for that too, you know, because if you just fast forward to it, then it doesn't mean anything. Driving force, this 9 of coins. Let's clarify that. Oh, okay. You're willing to fight for this position. You're willing to fight for this money. You're willing to fight for your happiness. Okay. And I feel like you're willing to work. You're willing to work with others. You're willing to work with other people. But I feel like you're wanting to, I feel like you kind of feel like you have to fight for everything is what I'm getting, so that you can celebrate in the end. I don't know that that's necessarily the truth. Let me one more card to clarify that, why I've got the Seven of Wands with clarifying the Ten of Coins. So strange. Yep. Oh, okay. Now I get it. So Ten of Pentacles came out twice, which is basically like saying like, I meant what I meant. But then I had the Eight of Cups in reverse. Guys, I always keep my decks upright, so when they come in reverse, it's intended. So to me, this is saying that somebody's overstayed their welcome is what I feel like that's how you feel it. You feel that someone's overstayed their welcome, maybe an older male, this Emperor guy, maybe an Aries. Maybe there's someone's about to retire is what I'm getting. So maybe he's on their way out, but they're not like leaving. You're kind of having to like push them out is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of like trying to nudge this person out of the way, because you feel like this person's in the way of your happiness, in the way of your finances, in the way of your money is what I'm seeing. And you look at this person, this Emperor guy, I mean, this is a guy of authority, you know, this is a guy that's been around, you know, he has great money. He's definitely a man that's like a boss, an authority figure. Sorry, I mean masculine. Doesn't necessarily have to be man, but older, wiser, masculine energy, Aries energy, and I feel like they've overstayed their welcome, or you feel like they've overstayed their welcome, with this Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're in the way of your happiness, and so you feel like the need to really fight for what's right, fight for what's yours, fight for your income. Why is this? All right, let's clarify this Ten of Blades as far as what you're going to be gaining. 3 cards that just flew out. I feel like you're rushing things. You're rushing things because I've got this King of Wands here. You know, King of Wands, when it comes to work, you know, King of Wands I always kind of see is like very fiery energy, but he's also kind of a playboy. You know, it's a lot of fiery energy, but it's, you know, having that next to the Chariot, I feel like there's very much like things are looking good today, but are they going to look good long term? Are you looking at things long term? I don't know that you are. Because having the King of Wands here and then next to the Chariot, and then I have the Hermit next to that, Virgo energy. You know, in Cancer, this is you and your energy, the Chariot. So I feel like you need to slow down. I feel like you need to slow down and not just look at things for today and for the moment, because that's when you're going to get this 10 of Swords energy that like just done, over with. And it makes sense now because in the order of the deck, you know, you've got the 10 of Swords or Blades, and then you've got the Tower. You know, that's when things are finally dead, done, over with, and then you've got total destruction. So I feel like you're kind of rushing through things way too fast, guys, and trying to really fast forward, and that's not how this is intended to be. You really need to go back and study, look at things deeper, study more, do your homework on the situation at hand. If you're wanting this 9 of Coins energy, if you're wanting this money, you know, you can have all that. You can have this wish fulfillment and you can have this financial gain, but you just can't fast forward there without putting in the work and the energy. It's not just about fighting it and about fighting for it. You need to slow down a little bit is what I'm getting. Definitely. If you slow down, I'm definitely getting the 4 of Wands, which is more of a celebration, happiness, marriage, you know, rejoicing. I kind of feel like, or it could even be a graduation too. Yeah, I think that the Sun, big time. Let's clarify this Tower. All right, guys. So this is my advice for you. Don't shoot the messenger. But if you rush through this, if you try to fast forward to the end and not do the work that gets you there, all this traveling, this excitement of moving forward is going to be totally stopped with the Six of Swords in reverse. So this is what this Tower is telling me, that you're not going to be getting that position to travel and move and go abroad, and you're going to really feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Nine of Swords. And you're going to miss out on this partnership. Two of Cups. You're going to be really disappointed with yourself. You really need to slow down your roll, go back, dot your I's, cross your T's, do your homework, especially if this isn't regarding a legal matter or issue. I mean, that can really mess you up big time. Some of you may be trying to move or buy a home, and if you're not going through all the paperwork and you're just kind of buzzing through, guys, then you're going to be really missing on a big opportunity, and you won't be able to move. That or somebody else is going to swoop in and take your Ten of Pentacles is what I'm getting. All right, guys. Hopefully you listen. I hope this resonates with you. If so, I do hope and pray you take my advice. I wish you all the best. Slow down. It will be happening. You guys will be, you've got some great things coming to you, but definitely just kind of pump the brakes a little bit, guys. All right, my lovely Cancers, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. And until next time, bye.